Hi, and welcome back to this course on strengthening your widening network. In this first module titled Faces, Places, Phases, we will look at starting off on the right note with the people you meet, navigating the facilities at a workplace, as well as relating appropriately with the various people on your company's organizational chart. By the end of this module, you should 1. Demonstrate an awareness of how culture impacts one's communication style. 2. Be able to list some facts about 3 different cultures to show cultural awareness and sensitivity in your basic interactions with your colleagues around you. 3. Display an awareness of how communication styles may differ with people from various positions on the organizational chart. And 4. Be equipped with the linguistic competence to navigate your way around the physical and virtual facilities of a workplace, as well as to connect with people of different cultures. Let's begin with the first of the 3 parts, faces, and see how we can start off on the right note with the people we meet. Before anything else, consider the elements significant to interpersonal communication. First, for there to be a need for communication, you must have a message with an intended purpose and a target audience, the person or people you want to address. Then you want to consider the context you are in. Are you communicating in the office, at a company event, or a social gathering? Together, the message, your audience, and the context can help you decide which mode or channel should be used. Are you going to communicate with the person face-to-face, on the phone, via a text message, or are you sending an email? Bear in mind the purpose and outcome you hope to achieve so that you may craft the message appropriately. Life seems beautiful up to this point. We have the communicators with the message and feedback or response to each other, and depending on the context they are in, they choose the appropriate mode or channel to communicate with each other. Unfortunately, very often there are noises that may arise to disrupt the flow of communication. These noises could be actual sounds like loud music in the background, some construction work happening in the vicinity, or children screaming around you. They could also come in the form of language barriers, cultural differences, the communicator's state of well-being, or even personal prejudice. In order for communication to take place smoothly, we want to take care of these noises, and on this note, a greater understanding of each other will certainly go a long way. With that, let's go and meet your colleagues now. Never underestimate the first contact that you are making. You might have heard them say things like, looks can be deceiving, all that glitters is not gold, and of course, do not judge a book by its cover. Like it or not, however, most people are going to judge. In fact, it's been said that 3 seconds is all it takes for a person to form his opinions about you. Now, first impressions matter. So go ahead and work on making a good one. To quote Will Rogers, you will never get a second chance at making a first impression. So what is the impression people get when they see you for the first time? We know that in general, a well-dressed appearance conveys respectability and respectfulness, and a sloppy one could possibly point otherwise. I will leave you to find out how you should dress to create the impressions you want others to have of you. What about your speech and action? When you start speaking, will your audience still be pleased with you? What should you say, and how should you say it to manage your audience's impression of you? In most cases, a hi or hello with a smile and a firm handshake as you introduce yourself seem to work. The question is this always the most appropriate way? This is one instance where you would want to exercise some cultural sensitivity from the very start. Be mindful that while it is common in some cultures to shake hands, give each other a hug, rub noses, plant a kiss on the hand or cheeks, others keep the contact to a non-physical one. it would be advisable for you to try and learn more about how people from the various cultures greet others. So then, how do people in your culture greet each other? And what is the first thing you say when you meet? At this point, I would also like you to research on 3 other cultures and see how they differ from yours. Do share your findings with us at the discussion forum. Till then, have fun. I'm Sarah Chong, and I'll see you soon.